Welcome to Amazing Life 1-2 channel guides. Today you watching Sandra Bullock, American actress, lifestyle biography and beautiful photos. I hope you enjoy this video. Like, share, subscribe channel. Thank you for watching video. Biography. Sandra Annette Bullock, born July 26, 1964, is an American actress and producer. The recipient of various accolades, including an Academy Award and a Golden Globe Award, Bullock was the world's highest paid actress in 2010 and 2014. 1, 2, 3. In 2010, she was named one of Time's 100 most influential people in the world. Sandra Bullock. Bullock in 2013, born Sandra Annette Bullock, July 26, 1964, age 58, Arlington County, Virginia, U.S. citizenship, United States, Germany. Occupations: actress, producer. Years: active 1987, present works. Filmography: spouse Jesse James M. 2005, div. 2010, partner Brian Randall. 2015, present, children. 2 relatives: Jessine Bullock Prado, sister. Awards full list. After making her acting debut with a minor role in the thriller Hangman, 1987, Bullock received early attention for her supporting role in the action film Demolition Man, 1993. Her breakthrough in the action thriller Speed, 1994, led to leading roles in the romantic comedy While You Were Sleeping, 1995, and the dramas A Time to Kill, 1996, and Hope Floats, 1998. She achieved further success in the following decades with the comedies Miss Congeniality, 2000, 2 Weeks Notice, 2002, The Proposal, 2009, The Heat, 2013, Ocean's 8, 2018, and The Lost City, 2022, the dramas Crash, 2004, and The Unforgivable, 2021, and the thrillers Premonition, 2007, and Bird Box, 2018. For her portrayal of Leigh Anne Tuohy in the biographical drama The Blind Side, 2009, Bullock won the Academy Award for Best Actress. She was nominated for the same award for playing an astronaut stranded in space in the science fiction thriller Gravity, 2013, which ranks as her highest-grossing live-action film. In addition to acting, Bullock is the founder of the production company Fortis Films. She has produced some of the films in which she has starred, including Miss Congeniality 2, Armed and Fabulous, 2005, and All About Steve, 2009, and served as an executive producer on the ABC sitcom George Lopez, 2002-2007, on which she made numerous appearances. Dubbed America's Sweetheart by the media, Bullock was also named the most beautiful woman by People magazine in 2015. Early life: Bullock was born on July 26, 1964, in the Washington, D.C. suburb of Arlington County, Virginia, the daughter of Helga Matilda née Meyer, 1942-2000, an opera singer and voice teacher from Germany, and John Wilson Bullock 1925-2018, an Army employee and part-time voice coach from Birmingham, Alabama, 6, 7, 8, 9. Her father, who was in charge of the Army's military postal service in Europe, was stationed in Nuremberg when he met her mother. 10. Her parents married in Germany. Bullock's maternal grandfather was a German rocket scientist from Nuremberg. 11. The family returned to Arlington, where her father worked with the Army Materiel Command before becoming a contractor for the Pentagon. 10, 12, 13. Bullock has a younger sister, Jessine Bullock Prado, who served as president of Bullock's production company Fortis Films. 14. For 12 years, Bullock was raised in Nuremberg, Germany, and Vienna and Salzburg, Austria. 15. And grew up speaking German. 16. She had a Waldorf education in Nuremberg. 17. 15. As a child, while her mother went on European opera tours, Bullock usually stayed with her Aunt Crystal and cousin Suzanne, the latter of whom later married politician Peter Ramsauer. 18. Bullock studied ballet and vocal arts as a child and frequently accompanied her mother, taking small parts in her opera productions. 19. In Nuremberg, she sang in the opera's children's choir. 20. Bullock has a scar above her left eye which was caused by a fall into a creek when she was a child. 21, 22. While she maintains her American citizenship, Bullock applied for German citizenship. In 2009. 16. Bullock attended Washington Lee High School, where she was a cheerleader and performed in school theater productions. After graduating in 1982, she attended East Carolina University AQ in Greenville, North Carolina, where she received a BFA in drama in 1987. 23. While at AQ, she performed in multiple theater productions, including Peter Pan and Three Sisters. 24. She then moved to Manhattan, New York, where she supported herself as a bartender, cocktail waitress, and coat checker while auditioning for roles. 25 Personal life. Bullock owns properties in Los Angeles, Austin, and New Orleans. 141 On December 20, 2000, Bullock was in a private jet crash on a runway from which she and the two crew escaped uninjured. Pilot error and blizzard conditions were responsible. 142. The crew were unable to activate the runway lights during a night landing at Jackson Hole Airport. 143. While Bullock was in Massachusetts on April 18, 2008, shooting The Proposal, she and her husband Jesse James were in a vehicle that was hit head-on by a drunk driver. They were uninjured. 144 Bullock won a multi-million-dollar judgment against Benny Danijou, the builder of her Lake Austin, Texas, home in October 2004. The jury ruled that the house was uninhabitable. It has since been torn down and rebuilt. 145-146. Danijou and his insurer later settled with Bullock for roughly half the awarded verdict. 147 Relationships and family. Bullock at the 83rd Academy Awards in 2011. Bullock was once engaged to actor Tate Donovan, whom she met while filming Love Potion No. 9. Their relationship lasted 3 years. 148. She dated football player Troy Aikman and actors Matthew McConaughey and Ryan Gosling. 149-150 Bullock married motorcycle builder and Monster Garage host Jesse James on July 16, 2005. They first met when Bullock arranged for her 10-year-old godson to meet James as a Christmas present. In November 2009, Bullock and James entered into a custody battle with James's second ex-wife, former adult film actress Janine Lindemulder, with whom James had a child. Bullock and James subsequently won full legal custody of James's 5-year-old daughter. 151 A scandal arose in March 2010 when several women claimed to have had affairs with James during his marriage to Bullock. 152, 153, 154. Bullock cancelled European promotional appearances for The Blind Side citing unforeseen personal reasons. 155, 156. On March 18, 2010, James responded to the rumors of infidelity by issuing a public apology to Bullock. He stated, "The vast majority of the allegations reported are untrue and unfounded. Beyond that, I will not dignify these private matters with any further public comment." 157. James declared, "There is only one person to blame for this whole situation, and that is me." He asked that Bullock and their children one day find it in their hearts to forgive me for their pain and embarrassment. 157. James's publicist subsequently announced on March 30, 2010, that James had checked into a rehabilitation facility to deal with personal issues and save his relationship to Bullock. 158. On April 23, 2010, Bullock filed for divorce in Austin, Texas. 159-160. Their divorce was finalized on June 28, 2010, with conflict of personalities cited as the reason. 161 Bullock announced in 2010 that she had proceeded with plans to adopt a son born in January 2010 in New Orleans, Louisiana. 162. Bullock and James had begun an initial adoption process 4 months earlier. Bullock's son began living with them in January 2010, but they chose to keep the news private until after the Oscars ceremony that March. Given the pair's split and subsequent divorce, Bullock continued the adoption of her son as a single parent. 162. Bullock announced in December 2015 that she had adopted a second child and appeared on the cover of People magazine with her then 3-year-old new daughter. 163 Since mid-2015, Bullock has been in a relationship with photographer Brian Randall. 164 Stalking incidents. Beginning in 2002, Bullock was stalked across several states by a man named Thomas James Weldon. Bullock obtained a restraining order against him in 2003, which was renewed in 2006. After the restraining order expired and Weldon was released from a mental institution, he again traveled through several states to find Bullock. She then obtained another restraining order. 165 On April 22, 2007, a woman named Marcia Diana Valentine was found lying outside James and Bullock's home in Orange County, California. When James confronted the woman, she ran to her car, got behind the wheel and tried to run him over. She was said to be an obsessed fan of Bullock. 166. Valentine was charged with 1 felony count each of aggravated assault and stalking. Bullock obtained a restraining order to bar Valentine from contacting or coming near her home, family or work for 3 years, 167-168. Valentine pleaded not guilty to charges of aggravated assault and stalking, 169. She was subsequently convicted of stalking and sentenced to 3 years probation. 170. Joshua James Corbett broke into Bullock's Los Angeles home in June 2014. Bullock locked herself in a room and dialed 911. Corbett pleaded no contest in 2017 and was sentenced to 5 years probation for stalking Bullock and breaking into her residence. He was then subject to a 10-year protective order that required him to stay away from Bullock. After Corbett missed a court date the previous month, police officers went to his parents' residence on May 2, 2018, where he lived in a guest house, to arrest him. He refused to leave and threatened to shoot officers. A SWAT team was called and, after a 5-hour standoff, they deployed gas canisters and entered the house where they found Corbett had committed suicide. Corbett's death was the result of multiple incised wounds, according to the Los Angeles County Coroner. 171 career early roles and breakthrough 1987-1995. While in New York, Bullock took acting classes with Sanford Meisner. 14. She appeared in several student films and later landed a role in an off-Broadway play No Time Flat. 26. Director Alan J. Levi was impressed by Bullock's performance and offered her a part in the made-for-television film Bionic Showdown, The $6 Million Man and the Bionic Woman, 1989. 27. This led to her being cast in a series of small roles in several independent films, as well as in the lead role of the short-lived NBC television version of the film Working Girl, 1990. 28. 29. She went on to appear in several films, such as Love Potion No. 9, 1992. The Thing Called Love, 1993, and Fire on the Amazon, 1993, before rising to early prominence with her supporting role in the sci-fi action film Demolition Man, 1993. 1930. Bullock at the 1996 Cannes Film Festival. Bullock's breakthrough came in 1994, when she played Annie Porter, a passenger eventually driving a bus that was rigged by a